When you look at the population of automotive technicians in the United States approaching 1 million people, and you look at the certification level of technicians across the board, one of the things that becomes glaringly obvious is that we have a lot of work to do to empower technicians to embrace these new technologies. AVTG provides technical training and services for the advanced transportation electric vehicle workforce. Our goal is to make sure that they're empowered to do the jobs that they need to do.
This is groundbreaking. Like, we need more of this. We need to have this kind of training be available to many more folks.
There are more and more of these vehicles around, and with government regulations, it's going to become more commonplace that we're going to see these, and they are going to need and require service and repair.
In Chittenden County, our fleet's about low 60s, and so that'll be about a third of our fleet that'll be heavy-duty electric buses. So if we can't work on them, we have to call the manufacturer, and they have to send a technician in. Somebody has to come from, at least a day and a half's ride away. And that's why the training and tooling is important to keep the vehicles on the road and to prevent downtime.
With electric vehicles, it's totally new, so it really is new and cutting edge, and they're running around Portland right now. So
this program has been very helpful because there are actually components here so that we can see, touch, feel, get an idea, and realize that we can work on these things. We are familiar with them. They just change shape a little bit. It demystifies the EV hybrid thing.
Hands-on training in which technicians can put their hands on tools, equipment, motor generators, things that they may have been somewhat intimidated by before, provides a deep level of knowledge and understanding that you can't replicate in a virtual environment.
I would strongly encourage anyone to take this program because most of the municipalities are going to be mandated with EVs or hybrid vehicles or alternate fueled vehicles, and this program has been very helpful in keeping us ahead of that.
I like to think back 120 years, something, when we were moving from cart and buggy up to an electric or a motorized vehicle. And you probably had out in some farmer's yard, you have a bunch of carpenters and blacksmiths sitting around listening to some Ford representative saying, hey, this is coming, you're gonna have to be ready for it, you're gonna have to be able to maintain these new types of carts. And I'm sure going into that, probably they didn't realize what a transformational change that was going to be for our society, for business, for everything. And we need to be able to be out in front of it so that when that first vehicle runs into a ditch and has to get repaired, we know how to handle that.
the battery technology is changing every 5 minutes. And it seems to me that not knowing any of that, I can't imagine just standing still and saying, well, I guess I'll, hope for the best because of all the knowledge I know from the past. It moves forward no matter what. Everything changes.
So our goal with this course is to make sure that the attendees are empowered to go out and do the work that they need to do safely and competently, and really to feel good about the work that they're doing on these cars.